I love a man that wears Christopher Lee fragrances.
What's up with the Charlie's Big Boss? These are hidden gem fragrances that I regret buying, okay? You ever blind bought a fragrance that sounded amazing only to get heartbroken when it actually arrived? I know the feeling, bro. Today I'm sharing hidden gem fragrances that other fragrance creators recommended that I don't like, and I think they total dubs. Okay, and I think y'all can save y'all money and y'all knows some time but some heartbreak, okay?
I will. Like,
I didn't know your voice could do that.
me neither.
The first fragrance I want to talk about is this Spicebomb Metallic Musk. I just think it's very uninspiring. I think the bottle looks very beautiful, but I think it strays so far away from what Spicebomb usually is that it's just something that I just can't find myself grabbing, like, and I was just highly disappointed. It's just like I'm just over scents that smell like this. It's like I've been smelling scents for so long. If it's not super refined, different, unique, and sexy, I think that's something I want. But could I recommend Spicebomb Metallic? No. If you want something that smell like this, I would just stick to Versace Dylan Blue. Like, I already have Versace Dylan Blue. That was like my fresh, spicy kind of fragrance, and that's kind of what I really like. I'm not saying Metallic Musk is bad. It's just disappointing. I'm waiting for them to come out with like a Spicebomb Extreme Elixir.
That boy got stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants.
That's what I'm waiting for them to kind of make the Extreme a little bit better. Another fragrance, Golden Oud Paco Rabanne. Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all go to the Middle Eastern places and put oud inside the 1 million line? I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. I just think it was a very bad idea. I don't even care about the money. I just don't think anybody would want to choose to smell like 1 million with oud. I just don't think it mixed. Let's talk about Eau Forte. I don't like Eau Forte. Okay, I feel like Eau Forte don't last as long as I want it to last, and I honestly just don't think I can love the smell. Like, and I tried. Like, when I first reviewed it, I was trying to be nice. Like, it smells a little decent, but the more I just have it in my collection, I don't reach for it ever. Okay, ever. Now, this next topic is going to be very controversial, but I just want to talk about Middle Eastern fragrances as a whole. I think us fragrance influencers talked about Middle Eastern fragrances so much that now it's just, I'm starting to get bored. I finally feel like they are saturating the market with a whole bunch of low quality dupes of fragrances that we already got. Okay, I feel like as soon as Lattafa got big, Armaf got big, there are Middle Eastern companies springing up out of nowhere, and I know because they keep sending me their fragrances. Like, I never even heard of this brand right here. I never heard of this new Middle Eastern brand, but they sent me hella fragrances. What is this? I don't even know. They are called what? Wham's Badamai? I don't know. But look though, you ever seen this bottle before? I know you never seen it, cause I never seen it, cause they brand new company, Middle Eastern company. Have you ever seen this? Never seen that. Brand new company. You ever seen this one? You never seen that either. Brand new company. You think I got room on my shelf to keep all these fragrances? What is this? A microphone? No, it's a fragrance. Have you ever seen it? You never seen it. I know you never seen it. You know why you never seen it? Because it just came out. All right, you ever seen this one? I know you didn't. All right, why? Because they never came out. All these brands from Middle Eastern companies are popping up out of nowhere, and you know what happens when things get oversaturated. Okay, it usually creates this bubble, and what happens to bubbles gotta burst. And I think because there are an influx of Middle Eastern fragrances dropping 5 fragrances at once, you know what I mean, trying to take over the market, I think it's gonna get to the point where a lot of people out here is gonna be reluctant to buy fragrances. Yeah, it was a big boom earlier this year and probably late 24, but I think it's finally reaching like a slowdown phase when it comes to these clones. I think a lot of people out there are buying the clone fragrances and just realizing, like, I probably should get something more high quality, because when you got something that's high quality, it actually lasts longer. Let's say you get a Middle Eastern fragrance, right? You might need about 10 to 15 sprays to really maximize the compliments with that fragrance. But if you get something that's just high quality in the beginning, You know what I mean? It might cost a little bit more, but you're gonna be spraying less. Okay, just like if you get Lattafa's Assad that's supposed to smell like Dior Sauvage Elixir, you might need about like 10 sprays with Assad. But when you get the actual Dior Sauvage Elixir, you only need like 2 to 3 sprays. And that's kind of what I'm saying. So the Assad bottle is going to be gone way faster. And I think because these fragrances don't cost that much, you don't care about them as much as you would a fragrance that costs $200. Okay, when people buy Jordans, they put their Jordans on shoe racks. You know what I mean? They try not to play basketball in them. They try to clean them. But if your mama get you a pair of Shaqs, you feel me, a pair of Champions, you feel me, you might just play basketball and just dog them shoes because, you know what I'm saying, the price, you know what I mean, you ain't got to work as hard to get them shoes. So you feel like you can just kind of scuff them up and do whatever you want to do with them because they don't cost that much. And I feel like it's the same thing with these cheap fragrances because they so cheap. A lot of people don't even care, man. Like, I be going to my homeboy's house looking at their collections. I be seeing their Middle Eastern fragrances like on a flow in their car. You know what I'm saying? In their glove compartment. Hella guts all over it. You feel me? All dirty, scratched up. But when somebody got them a Creed bottle, man, they Creed bottle on a dresser. They Creed bottle on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? You treat things different when you spend more money on it. So I just think, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a big shift on my channel, but I regret owning more Middle Eastern fragrances than the other fragrances. I have more Middle Eastern fragrances than all other fragrances. And I don't like that.
You ain't lying.
Cause I only wear a smidget of them. I only probably wear like 2 or 3, 4 Middle Eastern fragrances compared to everything else. But I got so many of them, and I don't like that. Okay, so that's what I regret, that I let these influencers convince me to buy these Middle Eastern fragrances. Because let's be real, when Jeremy Fragrance was doing this in the beginning, he never recommended clones for real. Like, he never did. Chanel, Dior, the stuff that was actually in American stores, not stuff you had to order from across seas to get here. So that's how I feel, and that's just what it is. Okay, I love y'all. Stay fly. How y'all feel about these fragrances, bro? Do y'all feel like Middle Eastern fragrances is taking up the market, or you kind of feel like they can come out with more Middle Eastern fragrances because you really like them? You let me know. Okay, I'm Big Boss. I want y'all to stay fly. Like my hat. Big Boss, baby. You know what I'm saying?